So let me go ahead and kick in this. I was trying to set it up. I got in this trade a little a little while ago. I took this sell right here. All right, if you see 7774, I took this sell because right here we came to this full bullish exhaustion. I see you tried to test the our resistance zone, and I know it was going to turn because I was waiting for this cross right here. We already have this in the overboard, this in the overboard. Everything else satisfied. The blue already came out. So I decided I just took um one position at one contract. That was the default. Let me see something here. Yeah. So you see we had just like when I started was 19 minutes, so it's just like 10 minutes again to go. This is on the hourly trade, by the way. I just let me just highlight that. Um, Let me bring it back up. So I took the sell. Okay, I see we just had like 20 minutes again, and this is the 5 minute that I'm looking at. So I had a full uh, exhaustion on the 5 minute. Gave a little test right here. See, they just wick through. So I said, at least I know in the next 20 minutes we're gonna have this drop here. It's not going to be as a fast oscillation like the 1 minute, so it's gonna hold. I got in at around it was what 39, so you can see price just pushing down 29. Um, I have some other trades open actually on my live account, so I just wanted to show either way. When I'm doing some of these tutorials, I just go in on the demo account. So now, guys, it's going to be too late for you guys to actually try to capitalize on this move. So let's maintain our discipline. Let's not be greedy. Don't be emotional. All right. There's going to be times when I'm going to drop in. Um, See, we almost reached the full bearish exhaustion right here, and we have 8 minutes. Now, think this is just one contract, so we 30. If we 10 contracts, this would be like $300 already. All right. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with taking this. See 33. There is absolutely nothing wrong with taking this. This with 10 contracts, you're looking at $340 in less than 20 minutes. Nothing wrong with taking this right here. As you see, we reached the full exhaustion, and price wants to make an attempt because this is a very strong support level. If you see, it came, but it never came all the way to test it. Now this one did a test. This one seems to be mimicking the last play. Okay, why would have felt comfortable and so confident taking this? The blue had gone, so I know we were looking for price to receive or retrace. Once the yellow cross right here, what happens? We have uh, the full reversal. Now you see, look at this beautiful drop. Okay, 10 contracts, we're looking at 370. Guys, this is the simplicity with which we can trade this. We know from once it hits here, it's just about time that is open. Okay, what I like to say is get out. We're looking at 10 contracts, $370. I like to say just get out. You don't you don't need to run after. Okay, we're getting 37 here. We are $37 on one. You don't need to get every single cent on the other side of this. You don't need to. Why try to even risk it? And these are the things that I keep saying sometimes people do. and it really doesn't make sense. This is an excellent trade, beautiful trade. We had a t- clean analysis. Now, if you see all morning, this is a 5 minute chart. You see how beautiful, how beautiful. Look at this cross right here. You see this pullback, but yellow was here, so it pushed. As soon as the yellow crossed this green, what we have? We have this full drop. And it's the same. As soon as the yellow come back below, you take that buy, okay, right here. You let it touch here all the way. You ride it. Look, the yellow crossed again. The blue had the blue cross. We have pullback. We have pullback right here. Once the yellow cross, what we have? The full ride. Yellow went across. We had the full ride. The blue cross. We have it pull up right here. It pulled up, but it started going back, going back, going back. Once the yellow cross below here, it hits. Bam. We have the full ride. Again, the yellow crossed. It dropped down. Again, the yellow below, it go all the way up. So what you think is going to happen when the yellow crossed here? Price is going to push it down. Now, what you see this pullback here is we're already here. Okay, this is going to hold for the next 5 minutes or how much ever, unless we have a volume spike. Because what happened is we're actually coming up to the 11 o'clock. Usually on the hour, each hour we have a little bit more activities, and that's what happens. So look, clean trade, a clean trade. You have all of these you could have got. Now I'm done basically trading for the day. Um, I get up, I make my quota early. I did one or two others with some of the guys on a Zoom, so we're done. But what happened is we break this one, and look right here. What you see? This another support zone, very well respected from here. So in true fashion, price comes down to give it a test. Price comes down to give it a test. And we still see we had some volume here because the red here, it hadn't tapered off all the way to the zero line. So we had this excess. Now the blue has crossed, so we're gonna start to see some bullish sentiments right here. The yellow is still way above, so we're not, but by virtue of the retracement crossing, we're gonna start seeing a little pullback. But what we're gonna see here is still good. We're up at 38, $380 in 20 minutes. That's how simple it is, guys. And it has nothing to do with this balance here. Okay, this here is what we got in at. You could have $200. I mean, it would have been a lot to be just risking on that. But let's say usually I like people to start with anywhere like 500, between 5 and 1,500, and you're going to be good. But even so, on $500, you have a small risk. This here, if you took one contract, let's say $38 in $38 in 20 minutes. And even so, I'm talking about right now, this is the $38 on the table that we could take. $30 on the table that we can $38 on the table that we can take. This is, let's say 40, you probably be making 40 dollars. Why? You don't want to really risk $2 just trying to run down getting a full $40. It's crazy. You could take $38 in place of $40. Somebody told me, Well, after 100 trades, you're giving up $400. Okay, I hear you. Greed. That's what I call it. Now you might be thinking, hey, this is still staying down even though the blue cross. All right, remember these are zones. They usually almost always tested. Look at this. All right, it's actually breaking this one and this one and this one. Look right here. We came down here so you could see they broke everything already, but it's still sustained because it's just wick that's gone beyond the points. So let's relax and just keep watching this. Let's keep watching it. What we have. We 34 seconds to expiry, guys. 34 seconds to expiry. Now I just I had to open this new account for, so it started with $10,000 to get to do these tutorials on on this computer now. So from $10,000 we took one contract. So in 5 seconds we're gonna see what our profit was on this move. See, 37.50 because they have the fee for placing the trade on the brokerage. Guys, it's as simple as this. It's as simple as this. I can even change to, let's say, let me see. I don't have much time. I don't want